What is happening, YouTube? Donkey here, and we are back with more Biomutant. Sorry, we will look at this gear actually. What does it say? Okay. Okay. Alright, let's get it on.
You're getting the hang of it.
I just came through the door, though. Why was it locked? Like that.
Quickest way out is through the roof where they came in, and the rope looks strong enough to climb.
Of course it does. You need it strong enough to climb down, at least. Nope, we just drop. Okay. Or maybe we could jump off. Okay. Sorry, I had to turn that music down a little bit. That's a bit much. Alright, is this the open world now? Are we out of the cave? Can we go be biomutants?
Know that the tree of life is dying. Its days are numbered. Without help,
Is that it way in the back?
endure the environmental change and assault from the world eaters.
I guess I could have caught a little bit more on that last video too, huh? That's alright. Oh, that's why they named it 101, huh?
A signpost maps it out for the graphically challenged.
So I thought we were just we like to see everything to let it know where we go.
Let's see.
Oh, okay, zoom in. Ooh, look at the map. It's even got 3D. That's awesome. Alright, so we can fast travel to those. Now, I saw some water just over here. Is it on the... I heard glistening. Venture out into the world. You fucking got it. Can we get like horses and mounts and stuff? That'd be cool if we get some wings. Can we get some wings? What are you? Are you a world eater?
That must be the world eater that chewed out of Date's leg.
Why is his name out of date?
To bring that down. The World Eaters have made their marks on our world over time.
Where did he go?
That's not the first nor the last village it'll leave in its wake.
I mean, was it a village? I mean, I guess it was. You know, these guys are
Look,
small.
a survivor. Glad to see someone made it out alive.
Whoa, what are you?
He's heard the stories about the terror inflicted by the World Eaters to other enclaves, but never expected one to come all the way here.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to press. Damn it. Okay.
He worries there won't be much left to save if this continues, even if the Tree of Life survives the attack. He doesn't know what your connection is to this place, but something tells him you've stayed true to your heart. Anyway, he needs help and says it's by your actions you'll be judged, not by your intentions.
XP
He's
bud.
grateful for that. You still seem to have a spark of light in you.
I think we'll play it good and safe this time around.
That's a spark of light in you!
What's there to like about light? It hurts to look at.
Not as much as it hurts to look at you.
Always making this personal.
And you're always trying to pretend it's not.
I feel like this is kind of cartoony, and I love it. I didn't expect this to be the way it is.
There's Out of Date again. He must have missed something important. Out of Date says you will make a better stand against the World Eaters with the support of a tribe, and there are two nearby. The Myriad tribe is likely to be a good match as they act on the understanding of the greater good and have a code of honor. Regardless of who you choose, it won't be easy, as the conflict between the tribes is worse than ever, teetering on the brink of war. The Myriad's conviction to stop the World Eaters began when the Leviathans rose from the depths of the surf. Siding with the Myriad's movement for wholeness in a fragmented world might seem like the logical thing to do, but is it the right thing? One thing's certain, though. Destiny arrives all the same. The Jagni tribe only ever had one conviction: to bring balance to the world by wiping out the weak. They believe a cleansing is necessary to restore the world, and want to let the World Eaters bring down the Tree of Life. But siding with Jagni isn't necessarily a bad thing. Fate will find a way. Out of Date says someone needs to break the stalemate and shift the balance of power to either Jagni's or Myriad's side. He believes the tribe's Sifus, Myriad especially, will listen to you and expects you to pay at least one of them a visit and play your part. Myriad is convinced that defeating the World Eaters is the only way the world can be saved, but they've been forced to focus on their rivalry with the Jagni tribe.
Ku bubuyub kim hobe bekuku ifad muk.
Out of Date will be waiting for you beneath the Tree of Life if you lose track of what you need to do.
Yuba dulluwawa.
Regardless, you'll meet again once you've played your part in the tribe war and the situation with the World Eaters.
Show journal, quest, tracking. I am gonna go for these guys, so. Who are you? X-Spot. Alright. So what's the cricket
Another
for?
fork in the road. It's either the tunnel or the motor bridge. What'll it be?
I think it's the tunnel. Yeah, I want the tunnel. Okay, so we can swim. Kinda. Okay, you can't swim. That death doesn't count either. Only deaths to enemies count.
It's unusual that natural tunnels like this still exist. Most of them got flooded.
Am I supposed to take the... It's not really a tunnel, it's got an opening there, bud. I hear enemies. I don't know who I'm supposed to be killing here. All of them?
Sharp.
Oh, guess I'm killing all of them. Ow, stop fucking... Okay, can't deflect bullets. Alright.
Just what you were looking for.
Not really, but I mean, maybe in a little bit I'll be looking for those.
This area was beautiful before the tribe war began. Look at it now. It's a war zone.
Pew pew ball. God damn it, this game is funny.
That's the Myriad Tribe's fortress. Will they be friends or foe? You should head up there. That way you'll know.
Should I have a level up? That's what I want. Now I think...
Graceful.
I think we'll do that one. Mutations. Biogenetics. I like this one. Let's put it on Y. So hold left trigger, press Y. Okay. Okay, so that was the resistance, not powers we get. Okay, I see now. That's alright. It's still... We'll work on getting all these up to 20 then, huh? Or, Okay. We'll save up for that one then. Alright, let's continue on. Oh, let's get this point in here. I have to interact with it to get it.
Let's see.
Did you pee on it? Is that what happens? That's awesome. It sounded like somebody was
It's a
peeing.
beaten path to that door. If you go there, you'd better make an entrance. Says they're wary of strangers. They're at war. Hopes you have patience. The Sifu can't stop himself from talking sometimes. Let's hope this isn't one of those days.
Better not. I got missions to do. Just tell me what you want me to do, and I'll be on my way. Do it and come back. Oh, and give me your guys' clothes, not the ones you're wearing.
The Myriad tribe act on understanding of the greater good and a code of honor. They believe uniting the tribes is the only way to restore the peace.
You want to unite the tribes. You don't want me to kill them.
Is convinced that defeating the World Eaters and saving the Tree of Life is the only way to make the world a better place.
That's fine. I'll kill all 4 Death Eaters. Or
He
World Eaters.
welcomes you to the Myriad Fort and introduces himself as the tribe's Sifu. But he was hoping you'd show up. The news of a vigilante Ronin on crusade crossing the Great Wall through the crack in Bunker 101 has preceded you. The wall that separates them from the other side? The wasteland you came from? He guesses the time spent there just left a blank space in your memory, as empty and barren as the wasteland itself. He's convinced you've returned for a reason, and is glad you chose to come here. There's something about your spirit that sparks memories of you as a kidling. He can still sense you're kind-hearted.
Okay.
The Sifu says sometimes one memory can make another come to life. He hasn't thought about your Muma for ages, even though she taught him a lot. He was one of the original Wang Fu disciples.
So you're one of the disciples, huh?
Your Muma invented Wang Fu. Originally, it consisted of unarmed combat and the 6 weapons: the boomerang, the shuriken, the bow, the staff, the nunchuk, and the hook and chain.
Well, that's how you say
He says
it.
it's time to set the past aside, at least for now. Unrest is sweeping the land, and there are rivals in all directions. Myriad wants unity between the tribes. Their goal is understanding of the greater good and establishing a code of honor. If you believe there's some good in everyone, there's still hope for tomorrow. You'll unite the tribes and defeat the World Eaters to save the Tree of Life.
Yeah. Choosing destiny for defeating rivals. Unite or subdue. I'll join.
He was hoping you'd join them. You understand that there's no harm in doing good to others. The Sifu was waiting for something to tip the balance in their favor, and with you by their side, he's confident you can unite the other tribes. The one you should coerce first is the Jagni tribe. The Myriad were placed here to fulfill a certain purpose, chosen to unite the tribes and take control of their destiny. The tribes need a firm hand guiding them into the future.
It sounds like he's saying get out.
Have run out of options and found themselves backed into a corner. Even those who desire peace have been forced to prepare for war. They might bring them war, but they'll never take away their inner peace. He wants you to focus. These are the new rival outposts your tribe needs to take control of.
Okay. So those other ones are the ones we have already? And then that's all of theirs?
He says you'll regret not being on their side. The only way you'll learn their secrets, Wung Fu and the tribe weapon now, is if you defeat him. And that will never happen. You both have gentle minds, so they want to wage a gentle war. A war that bonds as much as it breaks.
What?
Tells you not to be afraid. Your fate cannot be taken from you. Claim the rival outposts and earn the right to wield the tribe weapon. Once you've dealt with the rivals' outposts, you'll challenge their Sifu to unite their tribe with yours and let your kin share land again. They passed the point of no return as their words lost power and see no other way forward than using violence to combat violence. Seeing you brings back his memories of the old village. Myriad wants unity between the tribes. Their goal is understanding of the greater good and establishing a code of honor. He remembers your kind and unselfish soul and can sense you still have it in you, the will to do good. Anyway, the memories you make with your family are strong and can sometimes come to life. Passing the old village on your way to the first rival outpost might help. Even though it's now a different place from a different time, it is a place that will make you remember.
Okay. So I killed 3 or 4 of your people outside your gates. I'm sorry. What is this? Merchant?
Hates that you're wasting your time trying to improve things. Better to wipe the slate clean. Says you'll meet again.
Okay. Pass through the cave now, huh? Do we have unlimited stamina when we run? Superhero landing. Try to land on top, but it didn't. I'm enjoying this game. I really am. I think it's going to be a fun game. I just want to craft some weapons here. That's what I gotta do. Craft me some weapons. Okay.
Better beware, that's a mump up ahead. They were hit hard by evolution, the wonky ones especially, deformed and unfurred.
Oh, nice little combo you just did there. Come on, you ain't shit, but boy.
One down soon.
Oh. Come on, I dodged that.
Refreshing.
Ow. I think it looks fucking cool. Thanks, bud. Killed a lot of these things, didn't you? Dirty bandages, fuck yeah. Alright. Well, so once we get off with this like tutorial stuff, we're gonna get some real good stuff. The game isn't isn't difficult, and that's nice.
Time is lost on this place, but it evokes a tingling sensation. There's something special about it, drawing you closer. Let's see.
I'm pretty sure they piss on it. Oh. Okay, so I thought. So this is the old childhood village, and this is where we're going? Pew pew broker.
As time passes, memories fade, and sometimes feelings change. It's not about who you were, it's about who you'll become. This story is far from over. Echoes of a long-lost past, like whispers in the wind.
I'm so teeny. Look at the fucking buildings. They're like goop.
Here's someone who takes each day as it comes. He asks how you are today. Then he wants you to know that if you find yourself going through bad times, you should just keep going. He wonders where you've been. He hopes you've been out at the lake, practicing your swimming technique. Learning to swim can be scary when you don't know what you're doing. But fortunately, he's here to give you a helping hand. He thinks you should really know how to swim by now. And he'll be honored.
I need to learn how to swim. Wait. Don't just pick me up like that. That's not how you teach things. Oh man. You can swim in most waters, while in very deep water you slowly lose Kai energy, and when you're out of Kai, you'll drown. Holy fuck, that's not slowly. That's not how you...
He says, that wasn't too bad, was it? At least you learned that you'll drown if you don't swim. But you need practice. Lots of practice. Great things usually happen to those who never stop trying. He hopes you'll be one of them. You just need more time in the surf. That's the only way you'll ever learn how to swim. You can never try too hard. Judging by your Muma's look, it seems you forgot something.
Uh-oh.
You promised you'd train with her before the sun goes down. It's time to go. You know you can't make up for lost time. You should know, practice makes perfect. You have to keep working on it if you want to be good at it. She'll see you at the village square. She'll be waiting for you. There will be a surprise for you at the end, too.
A cookie? I would love a cookie. Just roaming around. How teeny are we when we are born?
Here's another familiar face with lots on his mind.
Is it Gizmo?
Asks how you're feeling today. His only interest when creating is that what he comes up with is actually useful.
Make me something to fly, bud.
He was hoping you could help him pick up some scrap for a thingamajig he's working on. He thinks you're truly a kidling of your environment. You should look for things that are recyclable. It shouldn't take you too long to find some.
So you're gonna teach me how to make weapons then, huh? Rummaging through the trash like the animals we are. I like it though. I like this game. This is very different from what I usually play.
He wonders what usefulness you found. He says every little thing counts. He can work wonders with almost anything and asks if you know how to upcycle. That's the spirit. You can't make a difference unless you get your hands dirty.
Killing. He's talking about
Love
killing.
teach you to upcycle, and the scrap you found would be a good start.
Ooh. Okay. Do I have all these things? I want to make a bone one. Okay.
You did well, but he can't help but wonder why you decided to craft a weapon. He believes being considerate will help you feel at peace with yourself. He understands, but hopes you won't be needing it anytime soon. You're not in this world to live up to his expectations, but he hopes you're never going to have to use that weapon of yours.
Oh, stop acting like a dad.
He's looking forward to seeing what you'll make next. It seems you have a talent for this.
Well,
It looks like
maybe.
she's starting to lose her patience.
I've got things to do, Mother.
You know she doesn't like waiting for you. She wants to see you on the village square right away. She suggests you better hurry up then. You won't get far with that attitude. She wants you to grow up and start thinking for yourself. You really need to find yourself before she's gone. That's all she's ever asked of you, that you'll try and give it your best. You can't do more than that. You've always followed your own path, but this time she needs you to follow her. She worries about you. Sometimes you get lost in your own world, where the only thing that matters is you.
Train with you, Mama. No? No one else? Alright, let's go train with Mama. Moom! Moom!
They look determined. Better watch out.
Bullies.
He asks you to stop right there and wonders where you think you're going. He's not scared of anything, least of all you. There's no way they'll let you pass.
I'll beat it.
He wants to know who you think you are. They push each other to become better, and sometimes someone gets pushed down along the way.
Oh, like me? Damn, you kids got some skill. Oh, wow. I wasn't expecting that. You can keep it if you'd like.
She asks if you're hurt. What happened? If confidence is silent and insecurity is loud, she thinks you're absolutely right. The most important thing is that you're okay. It's time to focus on your training now. She said it before. Wang Fu will keep your body in good health, and that's how you keep your mind strong and clear.
I just feel like... I feel so teeny right now. Inside is town square.
Here's someone close to heart, doing what he does best. Seeing you always puts a smile on your Popsy's face. He wants to know how you're feeling. He knows growing up is hard, and things will continue to go wrong as you become older and figure out how to make them right. He asks if you could help him too before you leave for training. He'll leave the quick part to you. You're the martial artist, after all. He suggests you get going and find him gadgets and ideas for how you can upcycle some old fabrics.
Oh, fuck yeah. New clothes, buddy.
He's curious to see what you've found. He's all for renewal and has even considered making the trip out into the wilds to look for a bionucleus pool and refresh his DNA. He can work wonders with pretty much anything and asks if you know how to upcycle. Says at least dirty hands are proof that you tried, and that counts. That you failed this time doesn't mean you can't succeed the next.
Gagu.
He says it's about time you learned how, and offers to teach you, starting with the scrap you found.
All right. Oh, okay, I see. Why does it put it in the front and then take it away? Now I got two different ones. That's alright, that's just a thing.
The style might be too edgy for his taste, but it looks sharp on you. Agrees. At least that way it'll never go out of style. You should take it with you, wear it to practice. He's sure your Muma will forgive you for not wearing the traditional outfit. He's looking forward to seeing what you'll make next. It seems you have a talent for this.
It's our house. Sorry that these are kind of long
Says it's
episodes.
about time you got here. Wants you to understand that you can do anything if you work really hard. She says she is eager to get started. You don't have much time left before the sun goes down. But there's enough time left for repetition, and you need it. Training dummies don't hit back. That's a good attitude as long as you keep learning.
Oh, getting bigger.
Your Muma says you did well today. She's so proud of you.
Did I get bigger? He looked like a little bit bigger in that last little bit.
Thanks you for being such a good student. Been working on a present for you, with the help of Gizmo and Wiz. You should go see him and find out what it is. You've deserved it. Says he's always thought so well of you, just like her.
A hookah? Fuck yeah. Am I pressing Y? Or X?
Catchy.
Y.
Ready?
Your Muma says she's never seen an apparatus as green as this little thing. It's wonderful.
Verena masalapu.
Figuring that out is half the fun.
Asil natu. Gendrana mala.
A piece of scraptronics like this has built-in old-world tech that makes it a potent communication device.
Ariaroche nui mumera.
It's called an automaton, and it's hardwired to your DNA. It'll follow wherever you go and see whatever you see.
Asil natu.
Says it's not a record keeper, more like a companion.
Anson vara.
Your Muma says you look tired. No wonder. It's been a long day.
Ariaroche nui mumera.
She's so happy you made the most of it. Rest, and you'll find strength for tomorrow.
A huge bed.
Nothing could stop Lupa Lupin from setting the world on fire.
Antoro. Kensi.
Don't wake me up. Grab me and let's go. Don't waste time waking me up.
Your Muma urges you to blaze a trail. A burnt kidling will learn to dread fire. That's just adding fuel to the flames.
You think?
Give it a last burst and you'll make it.
Okay. But my mama won't, right?
Andro.
Your Muma says this is it. The time has come. She must fight Lupa Lupin. This time there's no escape. She can hear him coming.
Kensi. Kalino.
There's nowhere to run to this time. The time has come to stand and fight.
Puri kumbala muma. Kensi. Anaro lute.
Whatever happens, you need to know she loves you. And everything she's done has been to protect you, your Popsy, and those she was chosen to lead.
Where is Popsy anyway?
Asil natu.
She tells
Did he
you to
die?
stay back. This is her fight. It has nothing to do with you. History has finally caught up with her.
Anaro lute. Kamonu.
She had a life before you were born, you know. Darker and less fun. Here it comes. The past coming to haunt the present.
Ow, that was a big... Why would you hit a kid? No, Mom, I'm gonna help you kick this fucker's ass. You're supposed to dodge that, Mom.
You must go through fire and water to make it out of here. Your Muma says you can make it if you believe in it. Where she goes, you go. Blood is thicker than water. You're in deep surf. Don't make waves. The surf goes where it wants to go. It'll take you to the shore as long as you go with the flow.
Oh, I pressed B. Man. I can't. That's a shitty place to fucking... That's a shitty place to put me, game. Just don't tell me to cross the pond if I'm not on my mom's back yet. Come on now. Whew, that was...
Death is not to be feared by one who has lived life with a pure heart. A part of her will live on in you. The creature is hungry for more. Nothing is going to stand in its way now. If a sacrifice is made for someone else, it's not lost, but passed on to the next. Life must go on. Real sacrifice comes from love and necessity, when all other options are exhausted. The ultimate test of conscience is the willingness to give up anything to save what you truly care about. What you do for yourself dies with you. What you do for your kin remains and makes you immortal in their memory. As the moment fades and is lost, the only thing that remains is loneliness. It doesn't mean you'll forget your past. It simply means you need to move on.
Did I just... Am I at a completely different area now? Because, yeah, I was right here. Then I crossed the waters and came over here. Okay. I did have a level up. We will be doing strength this
Those
time.
muscles.
Well, thank you. Oh, stretch. Oh, we have 2 upgrade points now. Let's go do those. That's what it is, sorry. Oh, excuse me. Right trigger, Y. Yes. I will be taking that.
You look great.
I don't have enough resources to do anything. But we are going to go ahead and stop it right here, and we will just continue on in the next episode.